Alright, greetings everybody. Welcome to what I hope is going to be a short video because I do think that there is supposed to be news today for people who are curious about JP News, because last week some people were like, where's the news, Umbra? Why aren't you getting the news? Why aren't you getting the news now? Look, I actually don't work for them. I don't know when they're going to publish their updates. I make guesses sometimes based on when the update schedule is. But anyway, the 24th is when our next update is scheduled to come. So theoretically today, probably in a couple hours, we'll start to get some news about stuff that is happening on JP. Now, I've already made the prediction that it's going to be a Earth-based slashing character. Whether it's a welfare character or a collaboration character, a story character, or just a character from who the fuck knows where. Maybe it's a beach character. I don't know, but we'll see very, very quickly, probably. In the meantime, I wanted to just make a little video talking about positive experience I have, because as you guys know, on the weekends I post two types of videos. Sometimes salty and bitter, and team building, to which the team building video will kind of tie in with what we're talking about today. But the salty and bitterness videos, sometimes it's good to highlight a positive experience that you had. And my positive experience that I want to talk about is essentially the Reincarnation. And I believe that Global is supposed to be having your Reincarnation Festival shortly. Boy oh boy. Take part in the Reincarnation Festival. Let's see, when was that? Posted on the 6th of the 27th. The polls are going blah blah blah. Goes until July 4th. Oh yeah, and it's the results are already... No, wait, that's super old one. Thanks search function, that's not cool. It's just like Reincarnation Festival from 2023. Okay. Yeah, looks like the results have not been announced yet for Global. They should be announced relatively soon. The good news is that the Reincarnation Festival goes on for a long period of time, which means you can make some really good progress into characters. And for JP anyway, we had a couple of banners that were pretty interesting. One, which is just your 2K luck of the draw, get one of these characters at base level and raise them kind of thing. And for JP, these were the character choices. So, you know, maybe potentially good depending on how many you have. Me, personally, I had 6 prior to this banner, with only Old Doa and Kitane being the 2 characters that I was missing. Now, there are actually some better options too if you're willing to shell out a fairly high amount of cash. This, the 120, so you basically choose the character at the end here, 120 version of whichever character you want. If you already have the character, you get the resources to basically 120 them kind of thing, but that's a little bit wasteful. Really good to get a character that you don't have if there's a character you don't have that you actually want, because that's generally good. But it's a little bit better than that, because you also get this. Every day you can go on this banner, or you get to choose shards for one of the characters you want. So it can be just a net positive thing to get shards for characters that you already have that you like. Now build them. It also extends into your daily shard farm and your barracks, getting half rates for certain characters, which is nice. It's generally nice to have these things. They should happen probably a little bit more often, because whales are already going to max anyway. But you can see here, I've got these characters. It's been nice to get in a bunch of shards for characters to, you know, build them up a little. But anyway, coming back to my positive experience, I risked it. I risked 2K because I hit actually my daily login for like 1,700 days or whatever. Gave me 2K, and I just figured, you know what? Why not? Let's just go. It's, 25% chance I get a new unit and 75% chance I don't. And guess what? I got the character that I was kind of hoping to get. I got Oldoa. And in the amount of time this has been going on JP, I've got her up to 99, which is also really, really impressive. Now, I did have some shards from her, like when her banner was around, obviously, so it's not that amazing. I'm not saying like, wow, you're just going to master this character in like a day. Not the case. But for getting a character and just upgrading them, this has been really, really net positive for me to, have a new character to work towards. One that I think is kind of interesting, kind of fun, and also just actually be able to build them relatively quickly. This is something that the game should do more often, especially if the game is just going to power creep the shit out of characters, which we're kind of seeing. Ever since Ashen Mont and Spring June have come along, it's felt like just continually stronger and stronger characters, and there's a lot of other positives I can say. There's been a bunch of characters this year that have not been limited, that are just story-based characters that are really, really strong. Arguably the strongest character in the game, Reckon, is a story character, non-limited, and can be gotten at any point in time and upgraded. That's absolutely amazing and incredible that we're seeing these kind of things, that it's not just limited characters being the most powerful in the game. That's good. But yeah, the Reincarnation Festival has been a bright spot for me upgrading this new character, but also my old characters, like June, for example. Just reincarnated her yesterday, and I can reincarnate her again. I'm almost up to 60 without having to use universal orbs. I've been getting a lot for other characters too, such as Volk. Volk, for example. What are we up to with Volk? 80, but I guarantee you I didn't have those 5 reincarnations on him for the festival either. So it's been a positive thing, and I wanted to shout that. So when the Reincarnation Festival rolls around to global, partake in it. Really partake in it. If you haven't been. And one other thing that I should mention, on JP there has been, some comeback things. So if you've been out of Wotv for a while, but you want to come back and try, maybe get your luck and get Spring June or Ashen Mont, which are still insanely good characters, then you could, and I think this is one of the better moments in the game. So yeah, I will say positive things when positive things are due. And again, if you've been gone for, I think, I want to say it's 2 weeks, but maybe double check just in case global is slightly different. You do get a little bit of some bonuses potentially in some select VC banners, which, hell, I mean, like, current players don't even get. Anyway, so think about it. Think about what you want to do if you want to go on some of this stuff. But the Reincarnation Festival is a huge positive thing in the game to me right now, and I wanted to shout it out. Anti-salty and bitter video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Hopefully I have the news for you soon. See you later.